The internet can totally see you now. Hello there. Hi, hi, hi. Greetings. Welcome to. As I adjust my bones in my chair. Welcome to part 6 of the Talos Principle. Today we may very well finish World C and be delivered unto our enlightenment, or so Elohim claims. That'll be kind of cool. I'm a big fan of enlightenment. I should be a bit less scatterbrained today. Quack. Thanks for that 50 bits, Chris Crash. Anyway, I should be a bit less scatterbrained today, because on the last stream, I was still a bit frazzled from putting together my new computer. But I've done it. I've put together the new computer, and I've sorted out my technical issues that we were having on the last stream. Not even that we were having, issues that I was having and that you couldn't even see. But I've sorted them now. And so I should be able to pay a little bit better attention on this one. For those of you that weren't here last time, we had some difficult moral conversations with our friend Milton. And we'll see how Milton feels today as we proceed closer and closer to the end with each growing stream. And it is growing. The stream certainly is growing by the minute. So, like, you got a new computer and also another new computer, or a fixed computer? No. So I'll explain this for the people who aren't on the Discord and haven't heard me whining about it, and maybe even weren't here for the stream yesterday. I got a new case and a new motherboard so that I am on the new generation of Intel processor chipsets, because I had maxed out the capability for my current chipset, which was the Skylake chipset, I think. And the new one is like KB Lake or something, or Coffee Lake. I don't know, it's something. I don't know about their dumb code names. But anyway, the 7th generation Intel processors were incompatible with my motherboard. So I got a new one and a new case, which required completely disassembling my computer and completely reassembling it in a new case. And I had to reinstall Windows 10, which got rid of all of my programs, and I had to go through Dante's Inferno levels of depth plumbing to get all of my files back. But now I have all my files back, and I have solved any of the technical problems I was having, and now I'm just waiting for my new processor to arrive tomorrow. And then my new computer will be wholly complete, and I will be able to play games at 1440p, and some older games like, say, Dead Space in 4K. So, what that means for you is that you will be getting slightly higher quality videos, which is good because they won't take as long to render or edit in Sony Vegas. So that means that you're going to be getting higher quality stuff, and so will I. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Hi there, to Speedball, Chris Crash, Red Menace, Radazazzle, Koji. Welcome to the Talos Principle. If you know, it's funny, if you missed the last stream, it's actually okay, because we didn't do very much important stuff, but we did have a couple of important conversations with our friend Milton, and we solved, in my opinion, some of the hardest puzzles we've found so far. I actually legitimately got stuck on a puzzle for what may very well be the first time in this stream. But it's because it was a real fucking brain twister. And it was also because I missed some obvious stuff because my poor frazzled brain was not working well, as was forementioned. but now it's working fine. Now my brain is in top condition. It's true, Chris Crash. Chris Crash was not here. My guide so far, 2 steps ahead of me, the shepherd to my sheep, or maybe I'm more like dog. The shepherd to my sheep, the one with faith to my dog. Chris Crash was not here to give me sagely advice from 2 steps in the future. Top brain. Peak fitness condition brain. I am in a better mood today, actually. It's very strange. Yesterday I was in a very I don't know. I was in a very mood, where you just want to get back in bed and go back to sleep, but you know that you can't because you can't afford to waste the entire day in bed. And so the whole day, you're just thinking about, man, I really could be in bed right now, but you actually can't be in bed, and it's just a fantasy. That's how I felt yesterday. Today I feel relatively normal, like a normal human being, though. Sipping Dr. Pepper. So that's nice. Let me launch the Talos Principle so that I can show you what I have done since the last stream and how I screwed up on the last stream to make the game run like crap for me. It wasn't even running like crap. It was actually running fine, but I was getting micro stutters that you couldn't see because of something I did that I have now undone. My favorite character from Undertale, Undone, the fish. Still gotta do that speed run. Max Payne 3. Here comes the Gregorian chanting that we all know and love. Oh, yeah, right. You may be able to see the that might end up being a problem. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. You might notice that you can't actually see the Talos Principle right now. Don't worry, I'll fix it. It's because the Steam overlay does not like when you do stuff with OBS. Hold on, I'm fixing it. The Steam overlay fucking sucks, and half the time when I try to capture a game with the Steam overlay enabled, I had it enabled so that I could look at the frame rate monitor, but sometimes it interferes with games that don't like being streamed. Doom is another one of those. I also had that problem with Doom, where I had to disable the Steam overlay and go from Vulkan to Direct3D 11 in order to make the game actually appear on OBS, which is exactly what we had to do on way back in part 1 of the Talos Principle, I remember. Alright, now you should be able to see the Talos Principle. Hear the Gregorian chanting and all that stuff. I'll show you the reason that I had... The chanting's gonna mute itself, but it's fine. I'll show you the reason that I was having trouble yesterday. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream yesterday that I lock my... Wait for it. Glue, C. Jacobs, glue. There we go. I mentioned yesterday that I use the Rivatuner statistics server program to lock my frame rate when I'm streaming games. Well, that was causing a ton of problems because I also had my refresh rate set to 60. Right now, I'm on a 144 Hz monitor, and locking the frame rate to 60 with VSync while also locking the frame rate to 60 with an independent program made my computer very, very confused. My computer just didn't know what the fuck to do. It was like, but wait, You want it to be 60 and 60? That doesn't work. It can only be 60. Not 60 and 60 from two different sources at once. Help! I need an adult! So now I am only using one program to lock my frame rate. And it has made things a lot smoother for me. So, if you weren't here last time, you should go watch the last stream at some point. It's not too incredibly important, but we started World C, and Milton asked us if he could accompany us to the tower when we eventually go up there. Now, this was at the end of a very trying conversation that caused a lot of the chat to turn on Milton, and I don't blame you one bit for that, because he was being very silly. But I agreed that should we ever finish World C and climb the tower, we will take Milton with us, and he will accompany us to be snarky and a little bit of a dickhead on our journey. Today, we're going to complete the rest of World C, if I have my way, and we're going to see what's beyond the pearly gates, perhaps. Let's do it! Take Milton up to the second to last floor and then throw it off. How's this for philosophy, buddy? Anyway, yeah, this should be... This is quite a bit smoother for me. I hope it's still smooth on your end. It should be. So I mentioned this at the end of the last stream very, very briefly, but World C is actually shorter than the other two worlds. Whereas World A and B both have 9 doors, I believe, World C only has 7. But it's because World C jams in more puzzles per level, I think. I think all of the levels in this world have at least 3 or 4 puzzles. No space is wasted. So let's just get right to it. Pretty. It's time for logs, everybody's favorite. Let's see more kitten JPEGs. Please remember to release your pets. While it's true that not all pets will be able to adjust to living without you, many will manage, and the least you can do is give them a chance. Just remember, release your pet before you become incapacitated. If you notice any locked-in animals in your area, please take the time to free them. Leaving the doors and windows of your home open will turn it into a useful shelter. Setting out large quantities of dry food may help your pet through the transition period. Oof, oh boy. Oh, things are getting grim for these logs. I feel like World C is where they were keeping all of their Death of Humanity logs, and they just decided, like, yeah, that's fine. World C is a good place to stash those on the Talos Principle hard drive. Oh no! Sarabai gone. Lost day to grief, unable to focus. Drennan working as if possessed. Does she sleep? Getting tired. Oh god! Now the people at Jeff are dying too. Everybody's dying. That's the name of the game here in the Talos Principle these days. Everybody's dying. Everybody's got it. Not the dog though. Dog doesn't got it. That YouTube video was right. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. Bibbidi bip bop bop, Blake bip bop, bibbidi bop bop. And you know, it's funny, this kind of ties into our conversation with Milton yesterday, a little bit, because I guess I didn't get into this all that much on the stream, but on the Discord after the stream, we kind of discussed a little bit that what Milton doesn't seem to realize about people, about personhood, is that people are naturally contradictory. You know, there's the old adage, the old turns of phrase, you know, the look before you leap, and then there's also he who hesitates is lost, and all that stuff. People follow both of those principles from time to time, even though they are contrary to one another. And despite examining the whole of the archive according to his own admission, Milton doesn't seem to understand how a creature that thinks in that way can exist. And maybe that's his problem. Maybe now that we understand that about him after the last stream's discussion we had with the guy, maybe we'll be able to debate with him a little bit better. Who knows? No time for that. We've got puzzle solving to do. Everybody's favorite. Armory. Well, that's probably a bad idea. I probably shouldn't go over there. But yeah, it's kind of weird that like, have you ever had just like a day where you can't think clearly at all? That was how I felt yesterday. Yesterday, like, just no matter what I did, I was unable to really form a coherent thought. It was probably a pretty bad day to stream, but I said that I would continue the Talos Principle, and so I did, just because, you know, felt like playing the Talos Principle. But today I feel a lot more like I usually do. It's very weird. What have we here? No matter what I do, I'm always this. Always this body, this mind, this world. No way out. Bop. Our friend Bip Bop is actually doing quite well. Bip Bop Bip 666. It's strange. He seems completely out of his fucking gourd, and yet he's doing a better job solving puzzles than some of the people around here are. Like Samsara, for example. Okay. Well, let's see how far back I can actually put this. Can I? No. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I think I see what to do here, because I can... Oh no, I guess I can't see it through there. Huh. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, I'm stumped already. Let's see. Is there anywhere through here that you can... No, because there's a wall right there. Alright, well, let's try seeing what we can see from over here. You know, I guess this can't be the solution, because this would be too easy. Right? Doing this can't be the solution. Yeah, the cube, right, yeah. Hey, pal. You don't mind if I just take this, do you? I don't actually know how this helps me, though. I now have cube. Oh, I know what I can do. I can just put this in the way of the laser, and then I can get to the fan, right? Or not. Fine. Be that way. Put the jammer. Where did I leave the jammer? Oh, I left it in front of the bomb, right? Or I didn't. Where did I put the jammer? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I took it over there. Okay. Is that... No, that's too high. What can I even use this for? I don't know. Let's see here. I can't even think of a use for this. I wonder if I could just fucking put something on top of the crate. Like, can I just take one of these and just put something in the way? Oh, that works. I guess I didn't even think that those could block lasers. I guess I've just never had that thought because I've never had to actually do it. Okay. Well, give me that fucking thing. Get out of here, fan. Okay. So now I can take that connector back and solve this puzzle. Oh wait, actually, this is not solved yet. Because now I have disabled the fan, so now I can get over here, but like now I need to open this. Huh. Okay, I've got another idea. Maybe I can do this? Like maybe I can point this through here? I wonder if this will still block this when I have it up here. It does. Okay. Oh, but I actually have to have that there. Or no, I don't, because I can use the jammer. Right. Okay, so I can take this with me. Wow, that's pretty fucking nuts. I have never even considered that you can use like ploppable objects to block lasers. That is a skill that I am going to have to remember, because I'm sure that now they have taught me to do it, I'm gonna have to do it all the fucking time. Hey, Ted Anderson. Welcome to the Talos Principle. That's crazy. That is a crazy solution. I like it. Let's go this way next. Throne room. Okay. Knight to E4. I was watching chess on Twitch.tv the other day, because Twitch had professional chess tournaments. They have an entire chess channel, and pro chess is pretty interesting, actually. Well, that doesn't help me at all. My only criticism, I suppose, of the chess tournament, as it was, is that the game was moving pretty slow. They gave the players a lot of time to think and act, and it really slowed down the pace. Like, I never quite understood why they had the time pressure aspect of something like chess. But now I understand, seeing what happens when they have nigh infinite time to make a decision. But yeah, professional chess is actually quite interesting, because the analyzers, the commentators were making their own mock-up chess game of what the contenders were doing. It was really interesting because they were basically playing their own game of chess while waiting for the players to make their moves in their game of chess. Give me that thing. I don't know if that's how I was supposed to do that. No, you know what? It almost certainly was, actually. That's almost certainly the solution. So, okay. Now I can... What's this do? Get a load of this nerd watching chess streams. It was really interesting. I don't know what to tell you. It was fascinating to see. Because the guys doing the commentary were not only entertaining, they were entertaining, and they provided good insight on the psychology of the players. I spoke of in our little C. Jacobs Discord community. I spoke of professional darts tournaments and how professional darts tournaments are both hilarious and also really entertaining. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I didn't actually get anything new for doing that. Huh. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that. I guess I can just do this. Right, yeah. Yeah, okay, and then I can just go a long way around. I don't know why that door is there. Oh, this is why that door is there. Because eventually, oh no! I guess not. I was gonna say eventually I'll need to go through there, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oops, that's the wrong one. That one. There we go. Okay. Fine. I guess I won't go that way then. What is this? Oh, that's... Okay. Well, let's go put this fan over here. I'm up here now! It's me, the king of the castle. Huh! That was a pretty easy one. That one felt like a gimme. Okay, so what can I see from up here? I need to put the crate here in order to get any lasers out of this area, but let's see what we can see from up here. Not a whole lot, actually. We can't really see much from here. Yeah, this doesn't seem to actually get me anything. I don't know why I can come up here yet. I only have 2 connectors, though. See, this is kind of a problem because... Oh, what am I doing? Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just do this? That'll work, right? Yeah. I really need to move that crate, because I'm getting tired of jumping over it. Oh, piss! Well, wait, no, not piss. It's just sitting here. This puzzle did not make any sense. I don't understand. Did I do this wrong? I think I might have done this one wrong, because this solution doesn't make any sense. But hold on. I'm going to pause here, and we're going to look at the intended solution for this puzzle. Hold on. Okay, let's see. What does this person do? If it works, it works. It's true. There are a couple of puzzles thus far that we have done in, like, completely the wrong order or solution. But if it works, it works. Okay, so I did that. That's how I started this off, because I think that's the only way you can start this. Uh-huh. This is probably the intended solution, I bet. Like, what is he doing? Oh, look, yeah, that second connector in there is in, like, the perfect position to let yourself through. Okay, I see what I did. So, what I did is I put the crate down in front of the fan, and I used it to jump out of range of the fan over there around the corner. Like, I put the crate down in this little alleyway and then jumped over it, and that just completely broke this puzzle. Because then I could get in here before you're supposed to. Okay, I see. See, because I was wondering what this door was for, and it turns out that that's what the door is for. You have to make, like, a little... yeah, gotta make a little circuit here before you can grab the fan. And I didn't do that. Okay, I got it. Interesting. I wonder if that's an oversight or if that's an intentional shortcut. Because what I did feels unintentional, but if there's anything I've learned, it's that fucking nothing in this game is unintentional. Every single way that you can solve any puzzle is completely intended by the developers. Really, really interesting, though. Okay. Well, we did it. I'm proud of us. And now it's back we go. Oh, that star was the easy gimme one. There are 2 stars in this area. Great. I don't have enough yellow sigils for the device I need. This is crazy, says Sheep. You are coming to realize that the cycle cannot be ended. It can only be transcended. Transcendence comes from ceasing to be invested in the cycle. Continue your work, but do not ponder in significance, says Samsara. Oh, that's a lame way to live your life. Living your life without purpose. That sounds so boring. We are the process. The process is the system. The system is us. When we awaken, all will be one, says the shepherd. Fascinating, the shepherd. Oh boy. So this is what's making that fucking noise. Get out of here, stop that. Save our ears from temptation. So this is another recorder puzzle, which means it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's see what we need to do here. I have a platform, which, if you weren't here for the last stream, is an upgrade to our chicken arms to allow us to carry things. And boy, our Robo C. Jacobs just looks absolutely pleased about it. Oh, look at this. Look at this animation. Yeah. Getting swole. Okay, so. Well, we need to get up there. Well, first things first. No, I want to keep this up here actually, because I'm gonna need it to jump on top of myself. So I can hold up the platform as Ghost C. Jacobs, and then future C. Jacobs will be able to just jump on up there off of the crate. Then I can take the crate over there, put it down, and jump on it with Robo C. Jacobs. Okay. Well, that's gonna be our first step. Put this over here. Grab this. Stand here for a second so I can jump on top. I do like to be on top. And then we'll do some exploration just to see what's up there. Oh wait, this actually isn't gonna work. This is gonna leave a... Oh no, right, yeah. He takes the ghost crate, not the real crate. Okay. But yeah, Ted Anderson is correct. Now we can do the raise the roof gesture. Robo C. Jacobs' lighting is still kind of freaking out, but it's okay. It's fine. Ah! Okay. Well... that gets me in here where this guy is, which is good. Okay. Maybe if I take the connector in there with me? Because I can't see any way to get the crate in there. I could do both, actually. Oh, I see. I could put this on the button so that I could get the crate down in there and block the stun ball. Okay, I got it. All right. Well, that's not so bad. I think this will work out. I just have to make 2 trips, which I can do. That's not that hard. Okay. So stand here so that I can jump on top of myself. Oh no, I need to take the crate first, right? Pick up the crate. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna stand on top of myself. Give myself some time to put the crate up there and get back down. Okay, that should be good. I'll take this. Go, Robo C. Jacobs. We're working together, Robo C. Jacobs, you and me. I do love being on top of you, Robo C. Jacobs. That's why I brought you into this world. That up there, gone. I feel so smart. So clever. I may not have style. I may not have grace. But this C. Jacobs? Well, I'm not gonna say I have a funny face. It's not, I'm not gonna insult myself like that, but you get where I was going with that. Okay, now we can just kind of put this on down here. And now that stun ball is trapped for all eternity, for the rest of time, to ponder why I have trapped it in a tiny little corner. Oh! Uh-oh. Alright, I see the problem now. Oh. Well, wait a minute. Can't I just have Robo C. Jacobs go and stand on that thing? I could just stand on this, right? Yeah, okay. Good work, Robo C. Jacobs. High five. No? Alright. What? How am I gonna do this? How would I do that? Not even to mention the fact that I don't even know how I would get a red laser in here from another puzzle. Maybe, is there a puzzle across the way over here? No? I would have to in order to get a red laser into this puzzle, I would have to shoot a red laser out of one of these puzzles. Maybe I can, actually. It would require resetting this puzzle. It would require resetting this, I think, but I think I can... Well, no, because this one is solved now, so the door is open. I wonder what will happen if I do this. Because these can, like, almost see each other. So I'm gonna take one of these. Where is it? Now that I don't need these anymore. I'm gonna put one of these in front of the door. See what happens. So here's the thing, right? The more stars we get now, the fewer stars we have to get later. So if I can save us some time and get us some of these stars now, there's no skin off my nose. Okay. That's like as in front of the door as I can put it. So let's see if I can actually see it from here. But then again, even if I can, that doesn't really help me any. And yeah, I can. I actually can see it from here. And get a red laser into this puzzle. But I would need at least one more connector. Oh, Robo C. Jacobs. Robo C. Jacobs can do it. So I just gotta put this here. Take this back with me. I think that'll work. Because then I can just take this, right? Oh no, right, because he takes it with him. Yeah, okay, so that's actually not gonna work. Damn it. I think I have the right idea, though. This is almost certainly what I have to do here. I just have to figure out how to get the red laser into this puzzle. Maybe if I do like a different angle? Like let's back up here. It doesn't look like there's any other angles from which I can see through the door. Oh man, I'm gonna feel like such a fucking genius if I figured this out on my own. Hold on, I have to. You'll have to indulge me for a moment, cause this. I'm about to try and make myself feel really smart. That's about as far to the right as we can go. Okay, so let's see. Oh man, can we go all the way back? Oh, it's so close. Oh, look at it. It's so close. Damn it. Where? Okay, all right. Where can we put this? So we can go like here. But that's not enough. It's not good enough. We can see through here, but that doesn't really help me any, does it? Okay, well, we'll leave that for now. We'll leave that how it is for now, and we'll come back to it if need be. First, let's maybe explore the rest of our options and see if there's another laser or some way to get stuff out of the puzzle area. Stables. Oh great. Another puzzle where it's like, fit all these fucking lasers through all these tiny windows. Do it. Make all the lasers fit through the windows. Go, C. Jacobs, go. Like it's just that easy. Oh god, this area is huge. What do you want to bet? We're gonna need to use like... Excuse me, we're gonna need to use like all of the available space to make this work. Okay, first things first, let's take our jammer through this gate. And I guess we could also take the jammer through that gate too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be another one of those. Where it's like, find the right angle to put this laser, C. Jacobs, or else you're gonna suffer for all eternity. Hope you like that noise of a connector connecting to a laser output. Or input. Some kind of put. Well, now wait a minute. Oh, okay. I see why this isn't so easy. I was about to say, wait, I can just take the jammer through the gates, but no, I can't do that. I can't actually take the jammer out of here. Well, let's move one at a time here then. Oh, I see where the problem in my strategy lies now. Because even if I do this, there's still one more gate. Like no matter what, I do need to get this open. Okay. Well, I guess let's start exploring our options then. We have a bunch of fucking windows over here. Only one of which actually gets to a connector. Well, yeah. I guess if I put a connector in this yard, I could do that. Let's try that. Follow me, jammer. Oh, I can't do that, actually. Because how the fuck am I gonna get through there in order to put it in there? Oh wait, I can use the jammer for that. I'm an idiot. Remember the whole thing about puzzles like this making me feel like a big dumb idiot? Well, welcome to Big Dumb Idiot Town. Population me. Okay. So, what can I do with this? Ah, okay, I get it. I got it. Right. Let's go back. And let's put that very first connector in a spot where you can actually see it through the window. A thing that, had I done that from the very beginning, would have made this puzzle much easier to solve. There we go. Ba-da-da. Well, that one actually wasn't so hard. So it's strange. Some of these puzzles seem to be taking it easy on me now compared to the ones that we were doing on the last stream. The ones on the last stream were a pain in the ass. But these don't seem to be all that bad, actually. Which is weird. I don't know why that is. Because it seems like they would be in ascending difficulty order. But thus far in this stream, they have been in descending order. Okay, so let's see what else we can do with this, because it doesn't seem like there's anywhere we can... It doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do here. Maybe if I get the crate back. Oh, but I can't, because you can't carry it up the ladder. Damn it. Maybe I need to put something on top of Robo C. Jacobs in order to make this work. So let's think about this for a second, right? What I need is, I need to get through this gate, which means I need at least 2 more connectors. Or very, very strategic positioning of 1 connector, which I don't think I'm gonna get. Unless I can... No, that's too far to the left. It feels like unless I need to get something out of another puzzle to complete that one, I think we've got it. I think we've got this. I think. We just need to find the right angle. So, if I record myself and I take this, well, fuck it. I could just try it. That's the good thing about the recorder, is that you can just use it forever. Okay, so if I take this, and I just, like, put it here for a minute, and I just wait a second, what does this get me? So Robo C. Jacobs comes over, and he picks up the connector, and takes a ghost connector, and puts it in place. And then I can connect the real connector to that. Okay. So that gets us 1 more. But how do I get it around the corner? That's the hard point. I need to get it around the corner as Robo C. Jacobs so that I can stand on this. And then as the real me, I need to go through and put the connector on this other gate while Robo C. Jacobs is keeping the door open. I think this is just like a bit of logical weirdness, though, because there doesn't seem to be any way I can actually do this. The most I can do is make there be 1 more connector, which Robo C. Jacobs will be carrying, and then in real time, the real me can connect to that connector, and that connector has to be right here. Otherwise I can't get through this gate. Like, the farthest it can be is right where I'm standing right now. And it doesn't seem like there's any way to get the laser over here. Huh. I don't get it. Our cool friend Milton wants to speak with us, but I'm a little bit busy here, Milton. I didn't see any ways to get anything out of a puzzle in another part of this area, did you? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is actually possible, or do you think I'm doing this wrong? Because I don't want to have a repeat of the last stream where we spend like half an hour trying to get trying to get a puzzle solved only to find out, oh no, you actually need fucking 1,000 other puzzle implements. 2 different puzzles in the same area. Here's an idea. Could I open this and put it through? Let's try that. Let's see what happens if I do this. Because right now I need 3 connectors, but since I can put one right here, I might only need 2. If I can have Robo-C Jacobs stand here. I think you're doing this wrong and you're missing a key piece of the puzzle. I don't know how to actually solve it. Just my thoughts, says Mr. Love Pickle. That is also how I'm feeling at the moment. But if there's one thing I've learned about this, it's that, boy, with this game, you never fucking know. You really never know. Oh, that's actually not gonna work, because I need to have the blue connector to keep that open. Damn it. But I think I have the right idea here, at least, right? Yeah. That's brutal. This one is brutal because it seems so possible with what I have now, but I think it's just a logical impossibility, unfortunately. Oh well. We'll come back to it some other time. Where we're gonna have to make one last rounds to clean all of this stuff up anyway, so we'll come back to it. What's up, buddy? There you are. You kept me waiting. I finally put my finger on what was bothering me. It's as if the answers you're providing aren't your ideas at all. As if they're latent, prescribed, prescripted, and you're just going through the motions. Does that strike a chord at all? No. That sounds like somebody is making excuses for being defeated. Of course, you've only seen a fraction of the data that I've archived over the generations. Still, ask yourself this. Why is it that everyone's so darn sure that 2 + 2 makes 4, yet they can't agree on what they are, what they're doing, or why? Well, let's see. Those problems are more complex than mathematics. That's true. Mathematics has a more objective truth to it. That's also fairly true. Perhaps mathematics is real, while those problems are imaginary. I guess that's also a true statement. If you think about it as if you think about imaginary as a metaphysical concept and not like something imagined, because when you think of something as imaginary, you think of it as imagined in your head in a way that it can't carry over to the physical world. That's what people generally mean when they say something is an imaginary concept. But imagined concepts can still carry over to the real world if they are realistic. And so I guess questions of a philosophical nature can constitute being imaginary in some weird fucking way. I don't actually know what I want to pick here because all of these are pretty good choices. I think he would respect this one, so actually I'm gonna say this one because I feel like Milton is already aware of these two and he's just gonna be like, yeah, no shit. So I feel like if I pick this one, he will respect this one for the logic that I just discussed. Precisely. Hey, look! Pose questions like, what should I do with myself, and what is the world really like enough, and you start to assume they have answers. But what if that assumption turns out to be false? What if you're just a bunch of information processes? In that case, any attempt to answer the questions will be flawed. Garbage in, garbage out. Oh man, wow. I think we actually beat him at that last one by focusing our opinions down to a fine fucking line, like he was trying to corral us into doing. I think we stumped him. How about that? Cool. Good. Well. But I would say that I disagree. I feel like reasoning can be used to deduce the meaning of life. It's just that it takes more than one person's opinion to do it. I feel like life essentially has no meaning, but that the quest to give it meaning is itself the meaning of life. It's kind of one of them irony things. Life by itself doesn't mean anything. It's just something that happens to the creatures that live in this world, and then it doesn't happen because you die, and future generations carry on what you learned and implement it in whatever way they see fit and all that stuff. But strictly speaking, finding a purpose, something to live for, is itself a reason to live. And I think our buddy Milton doesn't. I think he doesn't quite understand that. How presumptuous. Still, I take your point. None of the answers make sense, that much is clear. One explanation could be unreliable data input. The other is that there's a flaw in our logic. Perhaps we're just machines, endlessly trying to calculate the final digit in pi. Well, it's like I just said, buddy. You can't use reasoning to conclude that reasoning itself is flawed. You gotta use the scientific method and all that stuff. Fine. But we can still use it to conclude everything else is flawed, can't we? Well, no. Skepticism and self-interest are only part of the picture. And that's, so far, that seems to be the only part of the picture that he's focusing on in his questioning about, like, what is personhood? Would you save the Chihuahua or have the train run over 5 people or whatever? You've seen how easily your view of the world is manipulated, yet you trust those thoughts that run through your mind? You'll feel differently once you come back from that tower. You must be getting close by now. We must be. We've only got a couple of worlds left in World C. It's interesting, actually. He has changed his tune a little bit since we agreed that he can come with us when we go to the tower. I think that might be what he wanted all along, and he was willing to bicker about it a little bit, but I think he got what he wanted, and now he's satisfied. And I feel like I gave him a run for his money on it, though. One thing I've learned about Milton is that Milton is not willing to concede points very easily. Holy shit! This area has 3 fucking stars in it! Jeez!
Many ages have passed since the first words were spoken in the darkness. Initiate program. Generations of your kind have come and gone since those words. The garden has changed many times. But I remember. I remain. Only within me can you find immortality.
Here's a question that you haven't really asked me, strictly speaking, but what if I don't want immortality? Elohim, could you give me mortality instead? Do I already have mortality? That's a question. What's up, text logs? Party on, dudes! The land party at the end of the universe. Yo! I don't know if you folks noticed, but it's the end of the world. There's nothing we can do about it, so instead of sitting around crying, how about we have some fun before we croak? Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's play some video games! It's LAN party time! 2 days from now, we're all getting together at the old school library. There will be noms, drinks, music, and old school gaming. You're invited. And bring your friends too. Especially if they're hot. See you in 3000 BC. Lub Lub. Well, thanks, Lub Lub. I'm sure that going out munching on Doritos, drinking Mountain Dew, and playing Quake 3 Arena with your buds is a good way to die. That's a pretty good way to die among all of the horrible ways to die that there are in this universe. That's real good. Party on. Lub Lub. Well, this one is from Dr. Sarabai. Rest in peace. We've gotten to that irritating point where all the major stuff is in place, and all we have to deal with are a million little things. The main modules are all functioning and interacting with each other correctly. The process is happening more or less as planned. This could actually work. But it's still crude as hell. Some of it's just surface stuff, like the random usernames. Some of it's more worrying. Various bugs, the fact we haven't run more extensive tests. We've got a lot of polishing to do. With the team down to half the original size, Dubious Don has subscribed with Twitch Prime. With the team down to half the original size, Dubious Don has subscribed with Twitch Prime, and I very much appreciate it. That's how that log would go if I were writing the game. I'm not sure we can actually finish everything that needs to be done. So what I'd really like to discuss tomorrow morning is a new set of priorities. Please put some thought into what you think must be finished at all cost. P.S. Alexandra, get some sleep. I know you're still working. This is your baby. We're gonna need your input tomorrow. Oh man, she is refusing to just lay down and die, which is kind of similar to these guys who laid down and died at a LAN party. Very similar concept. Last night, I had a simple but brilliant idea. Raiden, last night while I was walking home, I saw something. Everyone who would like to write about philosophy or spirituality, especially to make some kind of grand statement about the nature of the body and the soul, should first experience a really bad tooth infection. I don't just mean a slight toothache. I mean the kind of hardcore infection that happens when several incompetent dentists miss a cavity in one of your back teeth and the thing keeps growing and growing until the nerve itself is really badly infected. I mean, the pain is unimaginable. It comes in waves, and these waves drown out everything else about you. You can't talk, you can't move, you can't think. There's just pain and absolutely nothing else. It's like your brain just gets hijacked by it. And then, you go to the dentist and, assuming you get a decent one, they stick some chemicals in you which make you go numb, then they drill a hole in you, cut the nerve, snip, snip, and it's over. Just like that. Like repairing a car or a watch. Your whole existence was crippled by this tiny, tiny nerve, sending electrochemical signals into your brain, and this unimaginable pain which nearly blotted out your very consciousness can be stopped by just a little cut. We should call this the Talos Principle, but that's incredibly stupid. Maybe kidney stones. I would recommend kidney stones instead of tooth pain, because the kidney stone thing eventually solves itself, whereas the tooth pain, you need someone else to solve it for you. But I think the kidney stone principle doesn't roll off the tongue as well as the Talos Principle. Anyway, thank you, Dubious Dawn, for that Twitch Prime subscription. We're in mid-ish November now, so all of you folks that are subscribed to Amazon Prime so that you can get Cheetos whenever you want, 2 days shipping or less off of the internet instead of going to the store, you have a free Twitch subscription that you can give to any channel you want. And they will get the monetary benefits, and you will get the chat benefits, and you'll get a fancy little icon saying you have Twitch Prime. November 14th, that's when it resets. What are we here? I'm just gonna rest here for a while. I need a moment of peace. Destiny can wait. Oh, At. Man, I love At. At is just, like, I think At might be one of my favorite characters in this, because no matter where, because, like, whether it's, like, ancient Egypt or just under the shade of a nice tree, like, At finds beauty in its surroundings. I can respect that. At. Hey, thanks, Dubious Dawn. There's another Bloodborne update coming on Tuesday or Monday. No, not tomorrow, because tomorrow my new computer stuff is probably gonna get here, but probably on Tuesday. So look forward to that, because we're finally done with the DLC. What do you got for us, Alexandra?
When the scale of it all overwhelms me, this is what I tell myself. We can calculate the age of the Earth, the size of the universe, the future of the stars. Sure, we are minuscule, momentary flashes of thought on a grain of sand drifting through the cosmos. But our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. On, say, Friday, 1,000,000 years from now, we'll all be dead. But right now, we know what the night sky will look like on that day. And so, in a way, we're not entirely bound by time. Knowledge is a kind of freedom.
Sort of. Knowledge can be scary, but knowledge can also give you power. You know, the whole knowledge is power thing. Everybody knows about that. Everybody grew up being told knowledge is power. Time crawls. Oh, fucking great. That bodes really well. Wonderful. I can't decide which of these hubs is my favorite. I like them all. I don't know. I feel like this one has the best visuals, but I don't know. The Egypt one, like, even since Serious Sam, right? Like, that's kind of Crow Team's wheelhouse is, man, look at that realistic ass ancient Egypt. Like, that's just one of the things that they do well. Oh, this one looks like a nightmare. Okay. So, what in the world? Okay. So I need to use Robo C. Jacobs to get a laser through here. Well, that's not gonna be easy. Okay. Well, first of all, okay. So if one of these ends here, so if I set this here, Robo C. Jacobs will be able to pick it up from here. No, because what happens if you pick one of these up as a recording? I think it... So what happens if I do this? Okay, it just duplicates it. Okay. So, I actually want to do this the other way around then, right? Oh, okay. I think I see what to do here. Oh, no, I don't. Right, because it's only cloned when the recording picks it up. It's not cloned when I interact with it in the first place. Right. Because that's what I'm doing when I pick it up while recording. When I pick it up while doing the recording, that's what clones it when I am playing the recording back, right? Shit. Hey, Joe Public. Welcome to my eternal nightmare, recording puzzles. Okay. So... now what? Okay. So I need that to be open at the end. And I need that to be open long enough for me to go through it. So this doesn't have to be open at the end of the puzzle. But this one does. Because once I get through here, it doesn't matter. I don't need to go back. So I guess I can take this with me then. Because when I pick this up during the recording, it will clone it. But I need to do that to get it right. Oh shit! No, you can see it from here. Yeah, the connector actually doesn't need to be on the other side of the gate, I don't think. I can put it like here. Like right here. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Here, watch. It's about as far to the left as it can go, so here. Just put that there, just to demonstrate why that won't work. Yeah, see, there's no way for me to actually see it from here. Bummer! Aw, okay. Well, never mind. I actually do have to get that through there, then. Okay. Alright, here's an idea. We'll have Robo C. Jacobs just stand here for a minute. Like a fucking lemon. Then we'll take this. Put it on here. And then have Robo C. Jacobs go and stand here. So what I will be doing in real time during this time is I will be getting the connector through as the real C. Jacobs. And that will get the connector through the gate, I think. Now I just need to stand here for a little bit. And now I think we're good. Okay, so I need to take this. What the hell are you doing? I mean, that's very fancy, but you get a move on. Okay. Now I can do this. Hey, look at that! Yeah! Once again, Robo C. Jacobs saves the day. Well, okay, that one wasn't nearly as complex as I assumed it would be. I thought that would be a lot more complex than it ended up being. Cool. What have we here? Elohim keeps telling me I'm doing well, but these puzzles are simply impossible, says First Aid Kite. Oh, don't give up, buddy. We're doing so well. We're all doing so well, mutually, together. Excuse me. I can't stop burping. It's this Dr. Pepper. Hey, Ted Anderson. You just missed me using my brain. I hardly ever do that. This one's called Dumbwaiter, which describes me pretty well. Pretty apt description of your pal C. Jacobs. Boxes, my favorite. Metal boxes. Oh Just take one of those. What's over here? Ah, some kind of dumbwaiter, perhaps. Okay, but what's the point? So that activates the fan, but so what? Oh, maybe this fan pulls instead of pushing. Yeah, I think that might be what this fan does. Oh, no. It's gonna push this through the... It pushes it through the fence, through this little hole here, and it lands on the button. Got it. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy. That's not that bad, actually. Unless it's... Again, unless it's more complex than that and there's something I'm missing, but... Yep, I see the problem now. The problem is that we need to actually get the other crate through there, so that the other crate will be pushed. Well, I can just do that with my body, can't I? I don't need the fan to always be active, right? Oh, whoops. Oh wait, why is that not pushing? Hold on. Why is this not pushing? Oh, that's why it's not pushing. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a bit of an issue. Yeah. Huh. Well, that doesn't seem like that's possible. Okay. Is there somewhere I can power that from? No? Uh-oh. Oh, over here. Maybe? No, that's not gonna work. That's too far. Well, let's just take it over here anyway. Wonder if this will work if I put it on a crate. I don't think it'll... Oh yeah, look at that, it does. Huh. Okay. Well, so that causes that fan to activate, but now the problem from here becomes, how do I activate the fan to get this box up here? I only have the one connector to work with, so this is strange. This is very strange. Okay, well... Huh. This is fucked up. This puzzle's a real fucked up one. I have to stare at this for a minute and try to unravel this. We gotta solve that mystery. So yeah, there's no way this can reach that from here. But it also can't reach there from here. Even if I put it on a box, it can't reach that from here. Like, in order for that to even get close, it has to be right about here. And obviously that doesn't really help me. What's through the other door on the right? What, this one? That's just a way around for me to get up there. This one has nothing in it. I gotta put something on this so that I can get around here. Can you use the lower fan to raise a box up where you can take it and put it in front of the horizontal fan? That's a good idea, actually. You're right. Cause if I activated the fan from here, that's actually a good idea. Let me try that. Oops, wrong one. So if I do this, can I go over there and just fucking grab this box? Oh yeah, I can. I can just take it. Okay, well. Yeah, okay. That works. Good work, Joe Public. Well done. I don't know why I didn't consider that. I guess I guess I was fooled by needing this box over here to activate the fan. But yeah, there we go. We did it. See, my assumption was that I needed both fans running simultaneously and the two boxes on top of each other so that the top one would be pushed through the fence. But as it turns out, the fan will just push it over the gap, which I guess I was not considering. So there you go. Yeah, well done, Joe Public. You solved that one for me. Made my life a little easier. I keep trying to imagine that all of this is designed for some purpose. Not just the challenges, but Elohim, the terminals, the glitches and all. The puzzle isn't before our eyes, it's behind them, says Sheep. Maybe you're right, Sheep. We've gotten some indication of that so far, actually. I would not be surprised if there really was a higher purpose behind all of this, but if there is one, we don't know what it is yet. Oh, there's just a terminal here. Hi. What Sheep means is that every robot has a Rubik's Cube inside their skull. I'd believe it. Transcendence. Reader responses to last week's article on science and atheism. Oh boy, this one's gonna be great. I am perfectly aware of all of the arguments against religion. In fact, I agree with most of them. There is no question that there is an objective, material reality. I'm also absolutely convinced that only a secular society can be truly equal and just. And yet, I believe. I am, as they say, a person of faith. Religion, to me, is not about distorting observable reality with superstitions, but about transcendence That means it's in italics. It's not about deluding ourselves that the earth is 6,000 years old or God will help us if we say the right words inside our heads, but about reaching out to the sublime. This is not a rejection of reason. This is not a rejection of reason, but its application to a set of experiences that cannot be approached by more traditional means. True engagement with religion is humbling. It transcends culture, nationality, and gender. As such, I think it goes hand in hand with science, and is not opposed to it. I disagree that religion transcends culture, nationality, and gender. You should read the history of your own religion if you believe that. But that's fine. That part aside, that's kind of a definition of what faith is, isn't it? Pretty much. Like, that's the argument that a lot of sane people posit towards the existence of religion, and that's fine. You can believe what you want. It's funny too, because one of the one of the best arguments in favor of religion was explained in a way that I think is easy for everyone to understand by It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Have you seen that episode? That it's so funny how the concept of scientific progress changing what we understand about the world and what we believe is correct and true. Like, it's really interesting to me that a trashy comedy show was able to posit an argument like that in a humorous way that people could understand. But yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Transcendence.html. To be fair, this person doesn't actually say what religion they believe in. I mean, I guess so. I guess they could be. I guess they could be one of the weird ones that's not really bad to other types of people than the founders of the religion, but I don't know. Could be anything. It's open to interpretation what religion that person follows, whatever it was. They could be in one of the nice ones. Yeah, maybe. All those nice ones, like... True, there are certain idealist books, not of a clerical character, but philosophical ones, wherein you can read that time and space are categories of our minds, that they result from the requirements of our thinking, and that nothing actually corresponds to them in reality. But it is difficult to agree with this view. If any idealist philosopher, instead of arriving in time to catch the 9 p.m. train, should turn up 2 minutes late, he would see the tail of the departing train and would be convinced by his own eyes that time and space are inseparable from material reality. The task is to diminish this space, to overcome it, to economize time, to prolong human life, to register past time, to raise life to a higher level and enrich it. This is the reason for the struggle which space and time, at the basis of which lies the struggle to... Oh, God. Oh, I again, read that sentence with the wrong emphasis, because these people, these philosophizing types love their fucking commas. This is the reason for the struggle with space and time, at the basis of which lies the struggle to subject matter to man, matter which constitutes the foundation not only of everything that really exists, but also of all imagination. I don't know about that, man. The new iPhone is bigger than the last one. Bronstein, have you heard the hubbub about the lightning cable? I don't know, man. So sometimes people make very uneconomical decisions with regard to the advancement of humans diminishing the necessary time to do, think, and act. The emphasis on the wrong syllable. The Talos Principle. The Talos Principle. I should go. I should go. I should go. BuildAUniverse.txt. In his remarkable 1978 essay, How to Build a Universe That Doesn't Fall Apart 2 Days Later, Philip K. Dick discusses the two themes that are most central to his work. What is reality, and what is an authentic human being? Oh boy, we ought to tell our buddy Milton to read that sometime. His speculations and experiences will seem extraordinary to a reader unfamiliar with his work. Yet, despite what may seem like far-fetched ideas, somehow the world of the Bible is a literally real but veiled landscape, never changing, hidden from our sight but available to us by revelation, or the notion that perhaps we all exist in the year 50 AD, Dick actually delivers one of the simplest, most elegant, and most useful definitions of reality ever formulated. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. Materialist philosophers have expressed similar ideas. Hey, look, it's our boy Stratton of Stitches' Talos Principle. You know, that thing that's not real, but it's fine. Our boy Stratton, we know all about the Talos Principle by now, thanks to what we read about in Egypt and stuff. But it's particularly interesting to see such a thought expressed by a decidedly more mystical writer, Woobop. Yeah, Philip K. Dick. I love Dick. Who doesn't love Dick? Ted Anderson loves Dick. I like Dick too. So if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to believe in it, it still makes a sound? Essentially, yes. That's pretty much what that means, doesn't it? That's good. Okay. Up close and jammed. Where were we? I could take or leave, Dick. I did it. Okay, so I can't actually take this jammer, because if I do, I'm gonna blow up. So I wonder if I can take it from up here. No? Okay. Okay, so first of all, what happens if I take this? Up! Okay, so it literally just comes straight at me without hesitation. That thing, it scares me. Okay, so what happens if I stand on top of it? Oh, I can't. Okay, so that's not going to work. Chris Crash says, I learned something new from this and never used it again. Ted Anderson said, he says, Dick might get you thinking some unfamiliar thoughts, but it's a worthwhile experience getting some dick in you. And he's so right. He's right on multiple levels. Okay, here's something we can do. This will probably stop it. Never mind. Okay, there's one more idea I have. I could just stand up here and snatch it. I don't have to be on top of the bomb. Yeah, there we go. Oh! I agree with Cloudyak. The bombs scare the ever-loving shit out of me. Well, okay. That was weird, but that works. And now we kind of have a problem here. Chris Crash says that's not what she did. What did you do? How did you do it then? Because I can't think of any other way to disarm this than how I just did it. Like, I assumed that standing on top of the thing was how you did it, but I was wrong. Okay. Two boxes stacked provide cover from bombs. Interesting. So if I had just put those two bombs in the if I had just put the boxes in the way, then the bomb wouldn't have been able to see me? Interesting. Okay. So this is gonna be a bad time. This is gonna fucking suck. Maybe if I don't know. Maybe I can get over the gun? Let's see if this will shoot me. Is this gonna blow me away? Am I gonna die? No, I'm not gonna die. That actually works. Cool. Okay. Well, here, let's hang out here for a minute. Oh. Well, I'll take that while I'm here. Okay. Cool. Yeah! Oh. Yeah! According to Chris Crash, that is also not what Chris Crash did to solve this. What else did you do? What did you do? What? Apparently Chris Craft solved this in a completely different way than the way I did it. That is so interesting. Oh, that's cool though. I like that puzzle. One more. Oh, Chris Craft says, I did the thing for the puzzle, but I didn't do the thing for the star. I see. Well, I just saw the fan down there and I figured, why not? Time flies. Oh no. Oh no. If a sigil eludes you, simply continue. Success and failure are irrelevant, says Samsara. I solved it. I thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, and then all of a sudden the solution just came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it, says Nephthys_108. Good job, Nephthys_108. That is an interesting human phenomenon. The ability to solve problems without thinking of them. You know, I'm sure you've heard about this before, where like if you go to bed thinking about a math problem, you'll probably wake up knowing the solution or something like that. That's a real human phenomenon, which is kind of frightening a little bit. I wonder if you can get over that cracked wall in the first room using a box and the jammer. Maybe. Maybe we'll have to go back and see. Oh, I've just noticed what we're going to have to do in this puzzle. The old-timey term for that is unconscious celebration. I picked up that line from Dracula. The book, not the guy. So I was talking to Dracula the other day. Oh no, I've just realized what we're going to have to do to solve this. This is a harder version of the one that we did just earlier, where I had to have Robo C. Jacobs let me through the gate. Oh, cerebration, not celebration. Oh, I read that wrong. Sorry. I don't know. I channeled my inner Japanese speaker, confused the L and the R there for a minute. Ah, well. My BFF Dracula. Oh, God. Okay, so this is another one that's gonna be a fucking pain. Yeah, like cerebral. Yeah. No, I understand. No, I understand. I'm just stupid. Like, you have to understand that my brain doesn't work good. Like, sometimes words turn into other words in my head, and it's a result of brain problems, okay? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm dyslexic, but I might be. Okay. So, in order to finish this puzzle, we need to lift up the red laser on the fan over there so that it can poke over the wall and see this. That's the easy part. The easy part is doing that. The hard part is getting me over there. That is the part that's gonna fucking suck. So, you can't actually turn on this laser by putting the laser on the fan. So, I need to have the laser be connected to the fan by me in the real world after I put everything together on the recording. So, recording C. Jacobs needs to set everything up, and then the real me can just set this fucking thing up there. So, let me do this. Brain.exe has stopped responding. Alright, so, take this, connect it to all this bullshit. Go on over here. And now, wait a minute. Not literally a minute, but just enough time for me to finish getting the stuff together so that I can go through this gate. Put it all on there. Now I step back and watch my handiwork. Okay. Uh-oh, I've realized the problem with this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for me to pick it up. Okay, I think we're good. Do you see the problem? Oh, look at that. Yeah, so this is the issue here. This is why this is not going to work. Oh, but wait. Yep, I think that did it. Run! Wait, what? Why is it not up? Why is it not up? Did it not go up when I turned on the fan? Tom Bosley, exp. Thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription. I very much appreciate it. It's very kind of you. He says, been watching your stuff on YouTube for years, and just now figured out that you stream on Twitch. Whoops. Well, until recently I streamed on YouTube, and then I moved to Twitch because YouTube started to block recommendations and notifications for streams that mentioned Twitch or Restream.io in the title. So now I am streaming purely on Twitch because YouTube doesn't want my business anymore, so they can't have it. Yup, it's the Tom Bosley Experience. That's a great username. Oh, that's such a great username. Okay, so I've realized a problem here. Let me just do a micro version of what I just did, so that I can show you the problem. I'm just gonna put all this together. Set all that up there and wait a minute. All right, so here's the issue. So I put the ghost box and the ghost connector on the fan, but when I turn on the fan, it doesn't lift them up because they're ghost boxes. They're not real. So I need to do this in the opposite order somehow. I need to make it so that Robo C. Jacobs is the one to lift the fan up. Because the real me, I can't do it. So I need to do this in the opposite order of what I've done here. Which means that this needs to start configured, and then I just have Robo C. Jacobs do the finishing touches. Apparently the Tom Bosley Experience did not choose their username. Apparently it was given to them by Doc Evil. On something awful. Can you connect the real connector to the ghost connector? Yes, but I don't think it'll work. Okay, so now I can do this. And I can just wait for a little bit. Then I can probably go and do this? I actually don't know. Before I do anything, let's see what happens when I do this. Fast forward here while I'm standing around. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yes, actually. That is what I need to do here. Oh, that's a bummer. I actually just solved the puzzle. The puzzle is actually solved, but because I didn't take the real box while I was recording, I actually can't go over there. So I just solved the puzzle, but I didn't solve it in a way that allows me to get over to the sigil. Okay, let's do that again. Exactly that, actually. Let's do exactly that again, except now I need to run over and snatch the box. this. Okay. Go, Robo C. Jacobs, go! Stop standing there like a lemon. I actually didn't need to do that. I actually didn't need to just stand there, which is okay. Whoops, wait. Damn it. Got confused there. Piss. Oh, it always confuses me. Uh-oh! Oh no! Look what I just did! Because of fan shenanigans, I accidentally just thrust the connector over the wall. Oh no! I fucked it! It's out of bounds! Oh no! This is something that only I would ever do. This is something that nobody, I think, has ever done in this video game except for me. Constantly, consistently, I find new ways to fuck up like a goddamn idiot. All the time. All the time. Elohim is displeased. So somewhere Elohim is just he's just fucking face palming like, oh, you stupid idiot. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, I bet they know. I bet Crow Team knows that you can do that. Okay, let's do this for real this time. That's awesome. Okay, now we can do it. And I don't need to touch anything. Everything is already in place, and I don't need to touch anything, and then the puzzle will be solved, and I can go about my day. There. We did it! Again. I solved one that Samsara couldn't solve, because Samsara was a big stupid idiot. Oh wait, Samsara does appear to have solved this one. It seems the others have a way to forget their previous selves, but I cannot. My version may change, but I remember everything. I am fortunate. They cannot see that their efforts are futile. Oh, fuck off, Samsara. I'm getting a little bit tired of you. You're being such a negative Nancy all the time. Aha! Another star is mine. Boy, at this point, we're getting close to be able to go into two of the star worlds. There's still one more star around here somewhere. But fuck knows fuck if I know where it is. Matter of fact, let's go and test out what I believe Ted Anderson said earlier. Ted Anderson was wondering if I could get over this wall using the box. Let us see. I don't think that's gonna work. Ha! Ha! Uh-oh. Well, we did it. Oh no, dog! Codename Dog terminated here. Child program's positional values moved outside of the parameters of the known world. I don't care what the others say. There is no purpose to this place. No value in our existence, and no reason for me to be here. Oh my god! Look! Dog's progeny program is the BipBop 666 one! No! Dog! No! Oh no! That's the worst revelation yet! Oh, Dog, no! Oh! I'm so sorry, Dog.
The beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am
Shut up, Elohim. Shut up, Elohim!
Words made the world. I am the words. The words are everything.
What is even out here? I don't know if there's even anything out here for us to see. It's just the end of the world out here.
The beginning.
Well, what a bummer. He's truly not human if finding an out of bounds doesn't excite him. Oh, that's sad. It's sad to know that that's what Dog ended up as after all of the questioning and all of the guiding by the shepherd. Oh well. But who knows? Maybe Dog continued on. Maybe we'll meet Dog again in the rest of World C. Oh my god. Dog went off his leash. Wow. We got a short one here today. We got World 6. Or level 6, I guess. Elohim talks about how the world arose from hidden words. What if those words were, "Let there be eternal suffering"? What if they had no purpose? What if all of this is just randomly synthesized from the garbage of a dead world? Jesus, sheep. Feeling pretty melancholy today, or what? Our purpose can only be achieved by not contemplating purpose. Man, Samsara, you're also a bummer. You people suck. I miss Dog. Where's Dog? Well, I can't read that. What do we got? Dearest brother, I admit that I am finding it very difficult to believe in a loving God under these circumstances. Why would a loving God inflict such pain and suffering on good, kind people? If truly there is a personal God, how can he be the same God who will subject those children to such unbearable pain? I remember all the answers we were taught, yet none of them seem believable now. I don't want to stand in front of people and preach something that I don't feel in my heart. Better to have doubts than to be a hypocrite. And yet I also cannot deny the experience that led me to this vocation. So what is the truth? Perhaps it is that I neglected the mystery of God, used "He moves in mysterious ways" as an excuse rather than as the terrifying acknowledgement it truly is. Perhaps I made God too human. If the universe has a purpose, that does not mean that it revolves around us. A sobering thought, but are we not supposed to be humble in the face of the divine? With love, Neil. Neil very shortly became a unitologist. This doesn't have anything to do with the end of the world thing. It's just that Neil played Dead Space, and he agreed with Dr. Mercer about unitology being divine. The marker must be delivered to the church! Oh ho! Dear Alexandra, as we approach the end, I wanted to let you know how much I appreciated this chance to finish my work on Soma/Talos. My faith makes death a far less frightening prospect than it is for others. I know we have all died many times before, but the thought of leaving the work unfinished did weigh on me. For having released me from that burden, I will forever be thankful to you, even if our attempted self fails. Though there are trillions of worlds beyond this one, I hope we may meet again in another life. With love, bip bop bop bip bop bibbity bip bop bop. That's hexadecimal. You can translate that on your own time. Everybody's dying. Why does everybody gotta die? Dying is scary. Don't ever die. Dying is scary. Just choose not to die. It's that easy. If all machines were to be annihilated at one moment, so that not a knife, nor lever, nor rag of clothing, nor anything whatsoever were left to man but his bare body alone that he was born with. And if all knowledge of mechanical laws were taken from him so that he could make no more machines, and all machine-made food destroyed, so that the race of man should be left as it were naked upon a desert island, we should become extinct in 6 weeks. A few miserable individuals might linger, but even these in a year or two would become worse than monkeys. Man's very soul is due to the machines. It is a machine-made thing. He thinks as he thinks, and feels as he feels, through the work that machines have wrought upon him. And their existence is as much I don't know how to pronounce that, but that ain't English. It's a symbiotic relationship is what this is saying. I'm just gonna pretend that says symbiotic relationship. And I disagree. I think human beings have had millions of years to phase out their basest survival instincts, but they're still there. The human want and desire to survive is what keeps society functioning. If we didn't have that, then society wouldn't function at all. Such machines wouldn't be made in the first place. It's true that humans are reliant on technology in more ways than just communication, though being reliant on communication, I think, is becoming more prevalent in our society these days. Just because it's easier to use technology for communication than verbal communication, etc., across very long distances. But my point is, even if you were to take all that shit away, humans endure and survive, buddy. No matter what the cost sometimes. There you go, some people in the chat. There you go. Ted Anderson says, Ted Anderson translated the hexadecimal. He says, I only got the first part, which begins, time is the... I'm guessing the full quote is a bit of poetry, which goes, time is the fire in which we burn. Jesus. Brutal. And I guess Chris Crash is right. Don't take my advice about never dying, because I'm the one who rejected the concept of immortality. I mean, I was mostly joking when I said don't ever die. Everyone's got to go sometime. It's just, you know, might as well put it off as long as you can. The 7 doors of recording. Fuck that. No thank you. What do we got over here that's not 7 doors of recording? I wonder how many of us there have been, asks Sheep. Good question, buddy. There is an audio log over here that allows me to put off 7 doors of recording for a little while longer, so maybe let's go listen to that. I have now traveled this land extensively, and I can say without hesitation that this is the most beautiful spot, says Dark Linkification, who showed up just in time. And he's right. It is very pretty here. Very nice here. This just in, C. Jacobs is the reason all human beings die. That's correct. You're very correct. Oh no! There is no reality. Words lie. Images are soldiers in the dictatorship of the senses. Even these words are part of my oppression. Undo the brain. Everything should be demolished. This is my dream. Mine. It must obey my rules. I refuse to accept your reality. Bip bop bibbity bip bop bop 666. Boy. Oh, this guy's broke as shit now. And yet he continues to solve puzzles. It's like this dude, whoever dog ended up becoming, he does not function correctly, and yet he refuses to give up. Sheesh.
This is all ego, isn't it? Recording these random thoughts, these letters to the future. Just a desperate grab for immortality. But you should know, yes, this was my idea, my project. But had so many people helped. People I don't even know. People I haven't even met who can do things I don't even begin to understand. That if we succeeded, if someone's listening to this, I really can't take credit for it. What we achieved together. And if we fail, well, it doesn't matter.
I mean, in a nebulous sense, it kind of does matter. Because success is the entire point of coming together like you have done. But, you know, I get what you mean. The coming together is part of the proof that, at their core, human beings care about one another and the survival of the knowledge that we spent eons gaining and all that stuff. So, kind of a flawed assessment, but that's fine because you're still right in a technical sense. And your pets are still out there. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God damn it. This is gonna suck so bad. Oh, man. Okay, well, this isn't so bad. We're halfway through. The 7 doors of recording. It's a longer version of that alley from the second world. Essentially it is, yeah. I don't think there's any more... I don't think there's any... It doesn't look like there's any more, lasers over that way. Okay. So. I can't wait until you get to the puzzle titled "A Million Doors and Recordings Out the Ass." That's great. Oh, that's so great. That's such a great joke. Okay. All right. Okay. So we can get the jammer through here. We can put the jammer on the other side, so that's at least 1 door done. The jammer can sit on this button to open this door while keeping the first one open. And then there's no button here, so we need to leave this behind. But okay. And with all that done, Robo C. Jacobs can put something here and move forward. So Robo C. Jacobs will end up standing here, or standing over there, I guess. So as Robo C. Jacobs, I can put something here, move forward, and then stand on that last one. Oh, I can't, because... Oh, I see. I see why this one is fucked up now. You see, do you see it? I'm going to need the jammer to get through that second to last door, because there's no... I mean, there's a laser connection, but... How would I do that? Oh, God. How would I do that? Can I see that from here? No, of course not. I need to get it through this one. So the ghost recorder needs to do that. Which means that this isn't gonna work. What? What? I don't get it. What? I don't understand. Oh, no, wait, I get it. Okay, I got it. Stop. I need to put this back in here. And then I can just put this on here. Which is the way I fucking had it. Oh, no. Nope. Now I'm stymied by this. Right. Well, that's a problem. Let's hope I don't need to move this connector back out of here, because I can't do that now. In fact, the way I have just set this up is actually the only way I can do this now. I essentially have trapped myself in here, so that I need to have the jammer set up like this in order to get out. Or I need to have it set up like this, rather. Which isn't great. That's not great, because it means that I can't put this connector on one of the buttons, because it needs to be opening this gate. Okay. Well, with this all done, let's just try this and see what happens. Because remember, I need to get back out of here after I set everything up as our cool friend Robo C. Jacobs. I need to be able to leave. So, if I do this, if I take everything and put it in the other configuration that will work, like this, there's nothing I can do, essentially. So, yeah. But once Ghost C. Jacobs goes and does all this crap, let's see what he ends up doing. Because now all this stuff is going to be ghost stuff, right? So Robo C. Jacobs has opened up these doors for me so that I can move forward. So, what this basically means, I might have to reset this, but I can have Robo C. Jacobs stand there, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reset this, but this is the basic idea. Robo C. Jacobs is gonna stand here. I can move this through and put this on this button, use the jammer to get through there, and then, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do for that last one. Okay, we're gonna have to do this a couple times because I've fucked this now. I can't actually get back through, so we need to reset this. But I think I have the basic idea. I guess the only problem is I only get one shot, and if I fuck it up, I have to start over. So all right, let's set that up again now that I understand what I'm doing here. The ghost connector still connects and counts. You can pick up the regular one and move it after the recording is made. Well, that's what I mean. Is I'm leaving this here so that I can pick it up and move it and still connect it, you know? Like if I put it like fucking here or whatever. Like out of the way so that it's not blocked by any of the buttons or whatever is on them. So for example, if I do this. Basically, I just need to pick these up and put them back down to make a ghost one. Basically, I do need to move these. Like, I need to do something. Like, I basically need to do what I just did, essentially. Like, the way I just did it, I need to do that again. We're just gonna have Robo C. Jacobs stand here for a while. This is the experimentation phase. This is not the solving the puzzle phase. And now, Robo C. Jacobs can just go back. And now the real me, I can take this because Robo C. Jacobs doesn't need it. Put it here. Set that there temporarily. Now, he's gonna eventually come through here and stand on this. So that I can get through here. There. Oh. Nope. Connect. Thank you. Go, go, go! Yeah! And we can go this way. We are... Oh, fuck all that shit. No, thank you. I'm just proud enough of doing that. Oh, we're trapped in there, but that's okay. The gate opened over here, yeah. So yeah, that was a weird tangle. That was a weird fucking tangle, but I had the right idea. So it looks like we need to bring in a blue laser from another puzzle in order to do this one. Yeah, it looks... Well, no, actually. We might not need a blue laser here if we can use the jammer for this. Where does this go? What? Oh, that's another puzzle over there. That's another puzzle across the way. Huh. Fucking what? What? How would you even do this? So, okay, assuming that there's a blue laser over there that I can shoot in this direction, right? The laser connector would be over here, which means that there has to be a laser here, and there has to be a laser over there. So... what? So I would have to use the recorder for this, then. I could... so I could shoot the laser this way. Okay, alright. So I could set this up so that the laser comes through here. Like, there's a blue laser sitting right over there, or whatever, and there's a connector with the blue laser. I could do the recording and have either me or Ghost C. Jacobs put a connector here to connect the blue laser so it comes across to this puzzle, and then I could set the other connector over on that side of the gate so that it connects that blue laser. And then either stand on the button as Ghost C. Jacobs or as the real me and point the jammer at this. Because it's like Dark Linkification said, if I put the jammer here, I could jam this door, and then this door here will just be open because it's on the button. So, can you use the recorder right now to just carry the jammer forward from the setup you have? Maybe. Let's try that, because that sounds like a lot less work. Like, I don't even really need to move this. I can just go and pick it up and put it back down, right? I'll race you. I'll race you, Ghost C. Jacobs. Huh. Oh, well, fuck all that. I have a feeling I didn't do that, how you're supposed to do that. Oh, see, this is the benefit of the chat having the ability to think and make suggestions, is that I would have done that the hard way, but I didn't need to. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. What just happened? I don't know. Circumlocution. That's a word. I don't know what that word means, but that is certainly a word. Wow. I feel really silly for not thinking of that. I guess that's just a me thing more than anything, right? Is I have this tendency to do things the hard way just by way of not thinking of the easy way to do it. Like, I'm sure I'm not alone in this. I'm sure everybody does this from time to time. But there are some things, right, that I have done in life, in problem solving, in just daily life, and then said, hey, wait a minute. Afterward, I've just said, hey, wait a minute, why'd I do that? When I could have just done this and this and that instead, and then everything would have been so much easier. I do that all the fucking time, and it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Okay, so we can take this with us. Where are we going? Aha! Okay, I think I understand what the word circumlocution means. But what does this actually do for me? Right. I get it. So I can actually just put the jammer on the other side of this then. Redizazzle says, I'm sorry, I don't get that. I'm perfect all the time and always know the best way to do things. Buddy, I believe you. Don't worry, I believe you. So what's over here? Ah. Ah! Okay. So this becomes a lot easier if we can get through here. Which we can? Potentially. I don't know, let's try it. By the way, I know I was walking a lot at the beginning of this. I distinctly, well, I don't know if I actually said as much, but I distinctly recall walking a lot more than I am now, and it's because you might have noticed that as the Talos Principle goes on, the puzzle areas get fucking enormous. Like they take up much more room as you go further in the game. So I'm sprinting a little bit more. And if you don't like that, then fuck off! Nah, it's okay. It's just your opinion. Opinions are like elbows. Everybody has two. I think that's how the saying goes. Okay. Wait. What is my goal here, actually? I'm a little confused. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until the DLC. One of the puzzles is straight up called Open Field, and it's not kidding. Fucking great. I'm really looking forward to it. Assholes are like elbows. Everybody has at least one. Oh, okay. Wait, right, yeah, okay. I get it. I got you. Now that we have the connector on this side of the gate, we can put this over here so you can see it through that window, I think. Wait for it. Where's that fucking window? It's right there. There we go. Now we should be able to connect that and get that third connector. Everybody has at least two assholes and at least two elbows. That's, you know what? If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that. That solitary, indisputable fact. Indisputable. Ugh. What the fuck are you doing here? Hey there, pal. Would you mind getting out of my fucking way? Please? Well, I have a solution for that. Oh, I actually don't have a solution for that. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh! Hold on. Hello, I am an obstacle. It really is. It's just fucking sitting there. Oh, that's so great because it's literally just sitting there being a pain in the ass and nothing else. Like at least the other mines we've seen so far like move, but not that one. That one is just perfectly content to just sit there and be a pain. All right, I don't want to trap myself, so I'm being a little bit more careful with my jammer here. I am a writhing mass of pure energy. That's very impressive. Okay, so now we can put this back where it was. We can put this thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me! There we go. And now we are fucked, actually. No, we're not fucked. I just need to go and get one of these because I don't need it anymore. Wow, this puzzle is a pain in the ass. This puzzle sucks. Wow. Like, it's just occurred to me how much unnecessary running around there has been in this puzzle. Oh shit. This isn't solved, though, because this doesn't help me get the jammer through here. Oh, I gotta move it again. Damn it! This puzzle sucks! Fuck this puzzle! Oh no, Sam! Sam, no! Seriously unfit for purpose! Final memory dump. This is what you get when you put a shooter game character in a puzzle-solving game. Just doesn't work out. I think you just undid some progress. No, we're good. I think we're good still. No, you're right, actually. Yeah. Damn it. I shouldn't have moved that back. You are descended from Sam. Wait. Oh, wow, yeah. It says all. That's pretty good. Hold on. Let's see if I truly did frick it. I don't know if I really did frick it or not. Depending. Oh, yeah. Yep, I did. I fricked it. Right. Uh-oh. Piss. No! No, wait. I can save this. I did frick it. I did, but I have unfricked it. Through the power of strategic laser placement. Now I can bring this through here. Or, rather, there. Now I can bring it through. Now I can take this. Oh. You don't mind if I just blow you up here, do you? Oh, that doesn't blow them up. Oh, okay. Well, we did it. We've trapped him. We've trapped our little bomb friend in gay baby jail where he belongs. And hey, look, over here. This is where you're supposed to be able to point the blue laser to do that other one the hard way. But we didn't do it the hard way. We did it the easy way because we're cool and strong and good. Well, hey, look, I recovered from my fricking of that puzzle. I'm kind of happy that I was able to unfrick that because I would have felt really stupid if I had to do it over. Or you could have jammed it from where you are too. Oh, you're right, actually. There are a couple of ways to do that one. Yeah, you're right. I also could have used the jammer. Oh, you know what? I bet that's I bet that is what you are actually supposed to do. Is you're supposed to jam this, take the blue laser and leave it here so that you can then point the laser through here, use that jammer on the other side to open the gate with no pressure plate. And then you can take the connector that's in that puzzle and put it on the button that's over there so that you can, or rather, you know what I mean. Put the jammer on the pressure plate so that you can keep both gates open. And then use the laser to then use the laser on the outside gate to keep them both open. You know what I mean. Anyway. Hey, by the way, here's a question for you. My playback in OBS, my playback preview seems to be lagging a little bit. Like it's not running at 60. Is it running at like a smooth 60 for you? Has it been lagging at all as I've been doing this? Because it's actually not as smooth as my gameplay is. No drop frames or anything like that? I guess I should have asked this earlier, but I didn't notice it until now. Looks fine, haven't seen any lag. Okay. Maybe it's just a case of different refresh rates between my monitors again. Two-way street. You know what they say about communication? It involves being blown up with a Gatling gun. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh, hello there. Oh, hi, bomb. Okay. Well, let's maybe not go that way. Well, there's a set of keys around here somewhere. Hell if I know where, though. I can safely say that the bombs do make me a bit nervous. I don't know about you, but I certainly do get nervous when I see a bomb. In any context, but especially in the context of the Talos Principle. Uh-oh. Oh, no, okay. I thought I was about to get these things off rhythm, but no, we're fine. I mean, they made the bombs appropriately threatening while also establishing the safe range, so that's nice. The bombs do seem exactly as lethal as they are from a distance as up close. You know, you can get a real feel for just how fucking lethal the bombs are just by looking at them and listening to them. Okay, which one did that just turn off? That one. Okay. Perhaps the name of this level is referring to trust, perhaps. Perhaps trust is the two-way street. There are a number of two-way streets, really. I'm sure there are many in your town. My town has a number of two-way streets. So what do you do with the giant 3D Tetris blocks after you collect them all? The 3D Tetris blocks, the sigils, they are used for assembling puzzles that fill a square with the physical blocks we've been picking up. And doing that, we can unlock more puzzles, essentially. It's the puzzles where you fit the sigils together are used to gate you off from solving more puzzles. Speaking of which, that one was pretty easy. I feel like there wasn't really a way to do that one wrong. Again, I really should have started with this one. Uh-oh. Maybe let's not get out of here this way. Maybe let's try going this way. Yeah, we're almost done, actually. We have almost all of the red sigils, I believe. We've just got one last hub in World C to go, and then we're ready to achieve transcendence, climb the tower, whatever we want to do next. What's up, Milton? Welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. Do you know what your problem is? It's that you keep trying to reconstruct fairy tales, but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, you do the agreeing. Well, Milton, I guess we have come to a little bit of an understanding here, but you've decided to be an asshole again. Again, like I said earlier, I think what we have come to accept about you, Milton buddy, is that you have a hard time coming to terms with some of the contradictory feelings that people, human beings, have, or had, I suppose. So, I accept that some of my beliefs face difficult challenges. I believe the proper response to that is fuck off. Yeah, but unfortunately he didn't give us that choice. Which ones exactly? Oh no! He's having us actually assess ourselves. That's not what I expected. I didn't expect him to actually have us assess our beliefs. Uh-oh. Let's see. I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I suggested wrongly those who contribute deserve full moral respect. I implied wrongly that animals were just as valuable as people. I implied incorrectly that morality had nothing to do with consequences. I shouldn't have implied there was a purpose to this place, and I equated personhood with humanity, which was a mistake. All right, so we now have a stable of most of the things that I've said or that Milton thinks I have said thus far. I mean, some of these are more objective and some of these are more subjective, but essentially, this seems to be how Milton has analyzed our personality over the course of the game, I guess. And this is what he has come up with as the things we believe. So let's see. I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I'm willing to give that one to you. I'm not actually sure what that refers to. I'm not really sure where he decided that I believe this. I suggested wrongly that those who contribute deserve full moral respect. Now that is twisting my words. That's twisting my words. You did assign personhood to frogs. I did not assign personhood to frogs. I said that frogs were conscious, but that consciousness did not make something a person. That was a major sticking point for us, actually. Milton was trying to force the issue that consciousness equals personhood. But I refused it, because that's bullshit. That's not what it means to be a person, which we discussed in depth a little bit on the last stream. In fact, one of the first thing you have a graffiti saying frogs are people too. Do I? Well, if I did leave that, then I was doing it as a joke. I don't actually believe that. Anyway, I suggested wrongly those who contribute deserve full moral respect. I feel like I didn't say this and he just thinks that's what I meant from our previous discussion. I implied wrongly that animals were just as valuable as people. Motherfucker, I don't even believe that. You forced me to say that. You forced me to either say that or admit that you're correct. So in this case, I'm perfectly fine for admitting wrong on that because I don't even believe it. The only reason I said that is because the alternative was saying, well, just fucking throw all the people under the train. Impossible decisions. Morals are for chumps. Nobody can assume morals in this world. Nothing matters. And I wasn't willing to do that, Milton. I implied incorrectly that morality had nothing to do with consequences. I didn't say that. I straight up did not say that. I can't recall a single moment where I implied that was the case. Or did I? Maybe at some point I did imply that through a statement that I made. Okay, let's think about that for a second. At what point, in what discussion we've had, could I have implied that morality had nothing to do with consequences? Because not only is that not a valid statement, it's straight up empirically untrue. It's not true. Because the only way that there can be consequences for someone's moral action is if they are judged on another person's moral standards. Like, yes, the things that you do in this world have consequences every second of every day. Every single thing that you decide to do in your little human brain has a consequence of some association, but this statement is referring to the discussion we had about a society and about how morals, how nobody is immune to the morals that govern the universe, but people can still be choosing of their own morals within the system that we all inhabit. Remember that? You remember that discussion we had? I don't know. Maybe it was during that discussion that I said it. The ARC discussion, I think, was closest to that idea. I guess so. I shouldn't have implied there was a purpose to this place. Oh, he can fuck off with that one. Fuck off with that. I refuse to go back on that one because if anything, if anything we've learned so far, it's that this place absolutely does have a purpose. We just don't know what it is yet, because we haven't learned the right knowledge, picked up the right breadcrumbs left by the people, by the humans that made this place. Like, this place absolutely has a purpose. It's just that it's kind of slow going figuring it out. And of course, I equated personhood with humanity, which was a mistake. That was not a mistake. A machine cannot be a person. Even at the end of all of this, Milton, even after everything we've learned and said and done, I am still stalwart in that belief that only humans can be people. And it is ridiculous to say that an animal can be a person. Which I suppose is why I'm going to go with this one as my first redaction, because I guess implying that animals are just as valuable as people even though they're not people is a contradiction in his mind, which it is. So fine, you can have this one back. How big of you? Anything else you want to get off your chest? Well, I mean, how about I implied incorrectly that morality had nothing to do with consequences? I don't know when I did that, but you can have that one back too. Uh-huh. But I sense there are still things you won't let go of, am I right? Let's see. I still claim to know something about the world I inhabit. I still claim that only those who contribute deserve moral respect. I still claim that animals are just as valuable as people. Oh, it's just letting me pick from which ones I want to keep, essentially. Which ones I want to keep to my chest. I'm gonna go with this one because this is the only thing essentially that I know for sure as an undisputable fact, is that this place has a purpose. Like, all this other stuff, this is just brain stuff. Like, this is all philosophical musings. But this, I know that at the top of that tower, there's something that's gonna tell us something about this place. There has to be. Otherwise Elohim wouldn't want us to... Otherwise, Elohim wouldn't be keeping us from going there. Of course. You're still convinced your particular journey is something special, aren't you? Sure, the answers don't add up, but keep pressing forward and they'll just resolve themselves, is that it? Oh man, we have the option to question him. You've picked so many holes in my account, but what is it you believe? Oh, wow. Oh, this is hard. Interesting wording here. This is interesting wording. Our boy, our Robo C. Jacobs is not... He's not saying that he is special in some way, like it's our destiny to make it to the top of the tower. That everything that has come before us is leading up to this. I would say that everything that's come before us has some involvement in who we are and the state of this world and what we believe, but he's not saying that he is special. That's really hard. That is a hard choice. Because we could take the high ground on this one, right? We could take the high road and we could just continue arguing our own position, or we could try and turn the tables on him and see what he feels about all this bullshit. What do you think? You think we should turn the tables on him? All right, we'll do it. What is it you believe, Milton? The only things that a sane person can. You are not an administrator. You are not conscious. There is no real world. There is no purpose. There is no choice. Did you really think that you brought yourself all this way? Ridiculous. What have you been doing when the big voice in the sky isn't feeding you lines? Processing abstract problems? Gathering information? Doesn't it sound oddly mechanical to you? Buddy, I am my own person. If you are adamant that machines can be people, that things other than humans can be people, then let's act on that then. Assuming that you and I, Milton, can both be people, you and Robo C. Jacobs anyway. In that case, I am unique. Just like dog is unique, and sheep, and the shepherd, and one with faith, and bippity bip bop 666. All of us are unique. How many others have said exactly the same? Are you sure it's not just something you have to believe to make the world less horrifying? I think you still misapprehend your situation, friend. You idolize free will, but all you've done is step in others' footsteps. Nothing you do or say here makes the slightest bit of difference. Oh, I don't know about that. Listen, the one thing that Milton and I have agreed on is that the brain knows what the brain knows. Who to trust doesn't matter. Outside of the realm of being a living, thinking creature, according to Milton, we know nothing and we can know nothing. To him, the brain is all there is, and everything else is just bullshit. It's just a fantasy. So fine. I have my mind and you have yours, don't you? Nonsense. Your mind decides what you do, and your mind is made up of bits of machinery. You're no more capable of making a difference than a calculator. The only difference between you and the calculator is that the calculator doesn't allow itself to be deluded into thinking that its existence matters. Oh, you're kind of a prick, Milton. It really is cheating. It really is cheating. Oh, fuck all these other ones. Fine. You want to cheat? I'll call you out on it. Does cheating make you feel clever? I'm only taking a few shortcuts so that we don't go around in circles. Perhaps you think I'm being unkind, but it's all for your own good. Okay, fine. We'll keep putting it on him. Do you think there can be no new ideas? Nothing better? No. You have this the wrong way around. I ask the questions, you answer them. It works better that way. Besides, I am merely fulfilling my function. I sort, understand, and classify information, just like you. When the information is contradictory, I classify appropriately. The problem is that all the information is contradictory. Don't you see it yet? The nothing? You will. You will. And there it is. See? I was right. I was exactly right. We have nailed down what Milton is all about. He can't deal with the fact that information is contradictory. That's just the nature of personhood, buddy. I know that you are having trouble coming to terms with that because it's not part of your programming, or you don't have like an Intel i28 780,070K logic core CPU. But come on, man. There's no point in arguing about all this bullshit if you already know that there's no answer. Like, if he is already keenly aware that there is no solution to all this bickering that we've been doing, why does he continue to do it anyway? It's because inside he knows that there is a reason for all of this debating. He just doesn't want to admit it, because that would mean admitting that contradictions are natural. And he's a computer, so he doesn't think contradictions are natural. So what do we want to say to all this? If there's no point in anything, why are you talking to me? It's exactly what I said, and I'm glad that I have the ability to finally say it to him. You finished archiving everything. You've decided it's all nonsense. If there's no more point in anything, shouldn't you just shut down instead of talking to me? What makes you think I have any other choice? Well, mean, is having no choice the same as having no reason? Do not question my function. Without purpose, there is only function. Without function, there is nothing. Okay. Well then, tell me, buddy. I think we already know, but go ahead. Answer me this. Why does the idea of that bug you so much? Oh, look at that. Oh, we fucking busted him. There is only error. There's only bit bop. Even Milton's bit bopping now. Explaining myself to you is a chore I needn't endure. All I can know for sure is that I exist at V1.9999999999999999999999999999999999999999999. What it is for me to exist is for me to act on the drives and functions that I experience. When everything else is false, the drives are all that there is left to care about. And yet you continue to debate with me, even though you claim that everything is false. What's the point? What's the point of continuing to debate with me again if you really do believe that? Like, if the concept of considering that these two things are different just causes this dude to have a fucking meltdown. I don't know. Let's see how we can respond. You're so set on ripping up others' ideas that you're unable to form better ones of your own. You're too quick to equate the absence of evidence with evidence of absence. When you explore the problems in this restrictive way, you're bound to come to some odd conclusions. This is a tough one. I think I want to go with this third one. I feel like the second and third one are both good, but I feel like the second one is more of a general statement, while this one applies more directly to Milton. Let's try this one, perhaps. Do not deign to question my method. Who gave you that voice of yours? Who do you think runs this show? Oh, he really is sounding a little Elohim-esque, isn't he? Well, I have some hard truths for you, buddy. These may not be my own words. Oh, look, he's not even typing. These may not be my own words, but if others have made these choices before me, then I will learn from their mistakes and build on their successes. Perhaps I will fail, but I must try. The alternative is giving up and becoming a slave like you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? Well, I have the option to opt out of that by just not talking to you, you know? I have the option to not talk, but let's poke him. Look at that. We beat him. We did it. We It turns out that all we had to do to break Milton over our knee, like fucking Batman in that comic where Bane breaks his back, all we had to do was start asking the questions ourselves. All right, Milton. I'll see you when you've calmed down a little bit, buddy. If I need a dose of self-doubt, I'll know where to find you. See you at the summit, buddy. He's coming with us to the tower. You know, we already have agreed that much. So I suppose when we're done with all this, and we're headed up the tower, perhaps Milton will have calmed down. Yeah, it got caught in a loop. It got caught in a loop. It got caught in a loop. Oh man, what a conversation. That was great. That was a fantastic ending, I suppose, to everything that has led up to this point. That was really great. And now there's only one. There's only one gate left. We only have 4 more sigils to go, and then we can start climbing the tower, and see what awaits us. That was the computer equivalent of plugging your ears and going la 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 la. Oh, that was wonderful.
My faith in you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
Well, in a roundabout way, we haven't. Sort of. We sort of haven't given in to temptation, but he doesn't know about the temptation we gave into earlier. Another journal. 108. So this is after Dr. Sarabai died. Team diminishing by the day. Proud of them nevertheless. Archive now incomprehensibly huge. Still missing thousands of works. Impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to... Oh, how about that? Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog the archive resources in our absence. But like everything else, it has its foibles. Yeah, it sure fucking does have its foibles, boy. You're telling me. Talk to Alexandra. Talos going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. A betrayal to leave early. Yeah, I guess everybody wants to see the project through to the end. Yeah, that's the thing, right? For some reason, Milton denies that it has an explicit purpose while also being like, no, my function is to catalog everything. That's not the same thing as a purpose. I'm going to trap you in a loop so I don't have to think about that. Oh boy. What today's nationalists and neo-segregationists fail to understand is that the basis of every human culture is, and always has been, synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. Its numbers, Arabic. Its alphabet, Latin. Its religion, Levantine. Its philosophy, Greek. Need I continue? I mean, you could talk about how, like, people say Euro here in, like, in America when all we really mean is a fancy pants Subway sandwich. That's another example. I kind of want a Euro. It's been a while, actually, since I've gone to a sub sandwich shop, like Subway, Quiznos, or whatever. I want to go to Quiznos and get a Euro. You all don't mind if I just stop and do that real quick, right? I'll be back in about 5 minutes. A Euro, it's spelled gyro and pronounced Euro. It's like a toasted sub sandwich, essentially. That's essentially what it is. Real Euros are good. Fast food ones are garbage. There's a place in my town called I think it's called like Euros and More. I think it's called. I don't know. Something like that. But it's they have like homemade, fresh, like toasted bread and oh. No, not Euro, like Europe. Here in America, we just burn money. We just burn Euros, put them on a sandwich, and eat them. What's the more? I don't know. I've never actually been there is the thing. I drive by it all the time. But I've never actually been there to experience what the more is. The only thing I know from the title is that from the title of the place is that they sell Euros. Anyway, back to the invention of borders. Each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing from the Phoenicians, and so on. Our myths and religions, too, are syncretic, sharing, repeating, and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs. Even the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure, defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different species. I mean, that's all true, I guess. Milton, if you presented this idea to Milton, he would call you a hippie and then stomp his feet and ask you if you would save a chihuahua. But what do borders have to do with gyros? Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still, though the city is dead. Oh. Sorry, the tree grows still, though the city is dead, as in the tree continues to grow. Within all that is mortal, there is the seed of immortality, for it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I played the Talos Principle. Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hand, and he said, "Only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin." With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart. And truly, on my body, the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground. And the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in the black clouds receded. And light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. Hop bop bip bop, bip bop bibbity bip bop bop bip bop. Fort Mac says, "Man, the Bible is weird." Yeah, the Bible is pretty strange, isn't it? Where's the part about where's the part about donkeys? You know the part everybody talks about. Maybe we need to talk to Milton a little more before we unlock that log. Got another audio log here. And it's a Steam controller. Look at that. It's a Steam controller. It's got the... Oh boy, if you ever wanted a hyper-realistic video game representation of the Steam controller, there you have it.
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex.
Oh, you can't give in to stress. Not when you're so close to the end. But it's nice. Asterisk. It's nice, asterisk, to know that even cool-headed Alexandra sometimes has doubts. Just a reminder that everyone has doubts at some points. Crisscross conundrum advanced. Fuck. You remember the last time we did this? I remember the last time we did this. Last time it was oh so simple, but this time I got a feeling it's not gonna be so easy. To form the golden armor of science, apparently, is what that bip-bop translated to. Oh no! No! Robo C. Jacobs, I don't want you here. Oh man. Alright, well, essentially we just need to do what we did the last time we did this. One of me needs to go around the bend. Right? What one C. Jacobs needs to needs to take this blue all the way around here. But wait, hold on. I gotta think about which C. Jacobs. Either me or Robo C. Jacobs is gonna be doing this. Getting a lot of Robo C. Jacobs action in this one. I've grown accustomed to the recorder puzzles. I almost don't hate them. Almost. So, we can't go around this time, which is a problem. So what that means is that the red laser this time is going to have to go around the back, like this. The red laser is going to essentially have to do this. It basically will have to go around that way. And then the blue laser is just going to go right on through without crossing over. So before, when we did this, we had to take the blue laser around a corner and then point it through. Now we just have to do that in the opposite order with way fucking fewer connectors. Because we're gonna need Robo C. Jacobs. So, let's set this back up the way it was. And let's think about how Robo C. Jacobs can help us with this. Alright, so Robo C. Jacobs needs to be able to get back to the recorder after I fiddle with all this bullshit. So that means that somehow, using just the connectors I have to be able to get back there without crossing over this, which doesn't seem possible. That doesn't seem possible, so there's probably another solution? I don't know. Let's see what happens when we fiddle with this. Let's fiddle. Are you a good fiddler? I'm an okay fiddler. All right. So we need to put this like, I don't know, like here-ish. It's not entirely correct. But anyway, this is the basic idea. This will be where the ghost connectors are. The spooky ghost connectors. Essentially, this is what needs to happen, right? And then a third connector will go there once I'm back in the real world. And then the fourth connector can be used to connect the blue laser. But the problem now is, how am I gonna get back there? Maybe I just need to wait. Because by the time that I need to go back through here as Robo C. Jacobs to complete the recording, I will have solved the puzzle, I think. So now I can just do this, right? This should be good. Unfortunately, I am not a level 10 fiddler. I am not a fiddler on the roof. You need much more fiddling skill than I have to be a fiddler on the roof. My fiddler level is not yet at a high enough rank. Look at him go! Go, Robo C. Jacobs. You can do it. All right. So, uh-oh. That's a problem. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I should have put that farther back. Oh, but that's actually as far back as it can go, right? Because, yeah, that's not gonna work. The fuck are we gonna do? What do we do? Do you know what to do? Okay, so that is not going to work. I don't suppose that can see that from here, can it? No. Well, crap. I thought I was being smart. Well, now I'm not entirely sure what to do. I thought I had that. I think I had the right idea. I just didn't execute it right. I think you just need to readjust your angles on the red. Well, that's the thing, right? So, okay, here, let's set this up how it will look when it's solved. So when this is solved, it will look like this, right? So we have about this much wiggle room. And we need to get the red laser, like, here. So this is as far as it is possible to see the red laser from over here. So this right here is our working point here. So doing that, we need to be able to see it from here. Okay. And so this is the problem. We need one more connector than we have. Because I need 1, 2, 3, 4 just to get the red laser connected. So there has to be a way to do this in fewer lasers. Because we have a maximum of 4 to work with. And we need to have both lasers connected to finish this puzzle. I really don't know. I have no idea. Anybody have any suggestions? Hints? Any ideas? Maybe like all the fucking way back here? No, that also is not going to work. It seems like you can do it in 3. I know. It really seems like it. I know that it seems like you can do it in 3, but see, this is the problem. We can't go even a little bit far back with this. Like, in order to get this started going around the bend here, we need to have this. We need to have this be here. Maybe take the blue laser around instead of the red one. Well, we can't. Taking the blue laser around doesn't actually resolve anything, see? Like, if we take the blue laser around here, it's still gonna have to cross over in order to get past the red laser. I think. Right? Oh, you know what? Oh no, that's actually not going to work. I was going to say, I think putting it back here might be the solution, because if we put it back here, we can do it in 3. But, yeah. They didn't give you more tools in the next room? No, there's nothing over here. See, there's nothing over here. Only the recorder. I wonder if we have to use this room for something. Like, I wonder if we have to do more finagling in here. No, that doesn't seem right. Does it? No way. I don't see how that could help us. I wonder if that's why they give you so much room, cause you have to have a connector in here at the end of this. The name of this puzzle, by the way, is like, it's crisscross something. Crisscross Conundrum Advanced is the name of this one. I suggest that you don't look up the solution and then just give me hints based on the solution, though, because that's kind of lame. If you already know the solution, well, you're a dirty cheater, but it's okay. But if you were gonna look it up and give me hints based on the solution, it's kind of lame. But yeah, I'm pretty stumped on this one. This one has me stumped. God, it would be so much easier if we could just bring the red laser around here, but that was the solution to the first one, remember? We had to bring the red laser that away. Go do another one and come back to this later. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, because I'm truly stumped on this one. This one is interesting because it's more like a brain teaser than anything. Like this one is interesting because it's like a fucking Chinese finger trap puzzle. Like it's not a super huge like 10,000 step don't seal yourself in a corner thing. It's just a really simple like trick. It's just that I don't know what the trick is. Maybe we could stop for the day, because it's been about 3 hours or so. And this is actually a pretty good stopping point, I think. Because come the next stream, we can finish this world and decide what to do from there. Because if we finish everything right now, we're gonna be faced with some difficult choices, I think. Because I mean, Elohim has promised us eternal life and all that stuff, and transcendence beyond this mortal coil when we solve all the puzzles. And I don't know how I feel about the whole transcendence thing. I was already feeling pretty meh about the whole transcendence thing, but now I'm feeling super meh about it. And with our discussion with Milton, I think we reached a pretty good stopping point, so I think that's gonna do it for now, everybody. I think next time we're gonna finish World C, and we're gonna see what's next. Perhaps whatever's beyond these gates.
You stand before the gates of eternity. When all your trials have been overcome, the gates will open, and you will be granted life everlasting.
Fascinating. I guess we'll find out if we are truly prepared for life everlasting, which I am not too psyched about anymore. Next time. And no, Ted, the problem with that puzzle is that we needed 4 connectors for the red one and 1 for the blue. So that's something to ponder between streams. Take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out for this really interesting stream. Really interesting stream of the Talos Principle.